Then, at the most precarious moment, the worst thing happens.
Have you got the airway there?
Just as he arrives back at the tower,
The member of public grabbed me just before I got into the door.
Yeah, mate.
Got a report of a bloke jumped the fence at the back of near the car park. He just jumped over and he's stuffed himself up. So
You sort of get a call like that, alarm bells ring, and you snap into action pretty quick.
Is he one of your mates or you don't know him?
No, I don't know him. We just saw him jump over the fence, over where the road is, and he landed down there and he's holding himself.
Off the wall here.
Off the wall, yes.
You hear that someone's fallen from a height, first thing you think is they've hit their head. You take those things pretty seriously.
it's a 2.5 metre fall onto concrete.
From far away, he looked dead.
Yeah, go ahead.
mate, where are you? Guys are going to come give you a hand.
Just behind the hill, up in that back car park there.
Right, mate, perfect. He'll be there in a sec.
Buddy, hey. Mate? Hey. Hey.
Rubbing the sternum is one way to assess consciousness.
Hey. Still wasn't responding, so I thought that there was something immediately wrong.
Hey, Central, the bloke, he's not very responsive. He's breathing. He smells like he's drunk a fair bit, but I think he might have done a bit of damage to himself.
Righto, mate. Do you want me to get an ammo down?
I reckon I'll probably get an ambo.
Yeah, for sure. I'll give you a buzz when they're on the line.
Buddy.
Will can't be sure if the fall caused the teenager to become unconscious or something else.
Buddy.
So you saw it just from here?
From there, yeah.
Did he land in between this?
He landed in between there, yeah.
Did he land on his feet or did he land on his... You didn't say that?
I didn't see that. I just saw him jump over when I was walking across the road, so that's when I came and got you guys.
First-year lifeguard Will hasn't dealt with a medical emergency like this.
Buddy.
Still breathing. Yeah, the bloke's, he's not responsive at all. He's breathing. Everything's pretty normal, but he's just not awake. Yeah, copy, mate.
Head lifeguard Hoppo, Gonzo and off-duty lifeguard Harrison assist.
First thing we did is we got in there and just did the sternum rub.
What's your name?
When we found out he was conscious, went through all the checks for spinal.
I reckon he's landed on his feet and fallen on his elbow.
Will's had a look. There's no bleeding or anything from there.
Gonzo and myself worked out that he had landed feet first. That was the best of the worst situation.
Oh, mate.
Lifeguards are concerned he may also be drug and alcohol affected.
Mate, can you tell us what you've taken? Any alcohol or drugs? Yeah. What have you taken, mate? We've got to try and help you out. What have you taken? Heroin?
MDMA.
As soon as we heard drugs were involved, we were thinking it might have been an overdose. How much MDMA have you had?
I was quite concerned.
Just
He reeked of alcohol.
alcohol.
He'd supposedly taken MDMA, and I don't know how much he'd taken.
The person at the other end of his phone may have answers.
Mate, I need to ask you a few questions. How much has he had? He's told us he's taken MDMA.
No, he's not. He's just drinking.
Mate,
He's not getting in trouble.
He's not going to get into trouble, but we just need to know because your mate's, he's not in a good way.
No, I wouldn't lie to you. He hasn't taken, from what I know, he hasn't taken any drugs. Conquer from a shot.
All right. And then his mate started rocking up. And the situation just escalated. They saw the cameras, they saw the crowds.
Hey, is this your mate?
I'm best mates with him, bro.
Yeah, all right.
That's all right.
Just stay there, please. Stay there.
Well, we just need to know how much has he had.
Watch out, wait. Step away from me.
Not even a whole one. Not a whole one.
It looks more than alcohol. We're going to be able to get through to it. It's more than alcohol, mate.
Just waiting for him to walk up to the church.
They kept trying to get really close to him.
Can I please have the word to him?
Mate, he's not responding to us. He's not going to respond to you.
They were young, full of grog, and I think, the emotions just got the better of him.
Lifeguard's immediate concern is that he could choke on his own vomit.
Yeah, I reckon we get him out now. He's had half a bottle of vodka, he's taken an MDMA, and he's in between a parking meter and a wall. So we knew we had to move him out of that position just in case he did vomit.
Just keep him in the shade.
We needed to make sure that he was on his side and had the best chance to not, put that back down into his lungs.
The ammo's just coming down right now.
vodka.
Yep.
And he's told us he's had MDMA.
Okay, fantastic.
Did he have MDMA? Gentleman came over, I saw him jump off the wall.
Jumped. Feet first.
I assume there's no injury to his head or anything, so...
As a precaution, paramedics use a spinal collar and board.
The whole time I was really hoping that the kid would end up getting them fluids up out of him.
Let's get him out of here, mate.
But if he vomits on his back, it's going to go down into his lungs.
Then, at the most precarious moment, the worst thing happens.
Have you got the airway there?
The teenager's airway is now the priority. The spinal collar must be removed.
Have you got the airway there? All right. Flip side.
As disgusting as it is when someone vomits, in this situation, it was really good. You know, you knew this kid was getting some of that liquid out of him.
His airway is now safe. At hospital, the teenager will be treated for an overdose and assessed for other injuries.
Taking drugs can turn people into another person. Your friend wanders off, probably thinks he can fly, and falls off a wall.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Soldier, it's soldier.
But if we weren't there, he could have choked on his own vomit. He would have died.